It would not be the 2021 New York Yankees if the unexpected didn't happen. Tonight, there was no difference. It was a big game. The Yankees were looking to sweep the Boston Red Sox, officially overtake them in the standings, and it was Andrew Heaney who got the start for them. He came in with a 9 ERA as a Yankee in 15 innings. Many fans ripped the trade by Cashman, saying, "What's the point?" And early on, it looked like it would be the same. With 2 outs and 2 strikes, Xander Bogaerts in the first inning took him deep. It's the same exact situation that Jose Abreu took him deep on in the Field of Dreams game. It gave him 9 homers given up as the Yankee, a historic pace. And, the offense they would answer that. A really great rally in the second inning. It started with the Brett Gardner sac fly with the bases loaded. And normally that wouldn't be something that I'd highlight, but it just shows such a contrast from earlier in the season when bases loaded, no outs. It was a strikeout, a double play, seemingly every time. So to see situational hitting, moving guys over, it really is a difference from this first half team. And after Gardner, it was Andrew Velazquez, the hometown kid, again with a big hit. It's like 4th RBI of just this series. It gave the Yankees a 2-1 lead. And this game, another thing it did, it marked the return of Anthony Rizzo from the COVID list. And he got the start with Luke Voit on the bench. And before I get into the game, I think a big deal was made out of this. Luke Voit on the bench today, but I think that's very circumstantial. He played 10 games in 10 days since returning off the IL, including a doubleheader yesterday, and every indication from the Yankees has been they're going to try to make it work with Voit in the lineup. Boone said before the game he expects a lot of at-bats for Voit. Stanton has said on numerous occasions he will play the outfield. He understands his value to the team is better in the outfield because it allows the lineup to get even deeper, but he was not in the lineup. It was Anthony Rizzo in the lineup, and he hit a 2-run single off the glove of Bobby Dalbec, giving the Yankees a 4-run lead in the second. They quickly chased Nick Pivetta in this one after just 57 pitches in that second inning, but the Red Sox bullpen did keep them in check. And the story of this one, though, needs to go back to Andrew Heaney, who bounced back from that first inning. He had 5 really solid innings of 1-run ball, and at that point, you're expecting the Yankees to go to the pen, don't get cute here. But Aaron Boone stuck with Andrew Heaney, and he really did. He got through that 6th inning, and in the 7th with 99 pitches, he went back out there. It was a shock to many. That 6th inning ended with a rocket double play. But that 7th inning, to Boone's credit, they kind of stole an inning and kept the bullpen fresh. It was 1-2-3, and it gave him a stat line: 7 innings, 2 hits, just 1 run, 4 strikeouts, a pair of walks. He was really solid at managing contact. But the most important thing was those 7 innings, right? This bullpen completely taxed. You're playing all these close games, doubleheader yesterday. You needed to get length out of him, and that's what you did. And in the 8th, it was Zach Britton relieving him, who had by far his cleanest outing in a long time. That sinker was up to 96 miles an hour. It was a 1-2-3 inning. He got a pair of ground balls. And if he's able to find that success, it's so crucial to the Yankees here because he's been such a liability, in his short stints this year. It would be really nice to see him get it going. And in the bottom of the 8th, it was Velazquez again with an RBI single with 2 outs in that inning. A very nice insurance run, giving the Yankees a 4-run lead and handing the ball to their closer, Aroldis Chapman. It was his first appearance off the IL, and it was very shaky. You could definitely see the rust. He got a quick strikeout on a hanging slider, and that was about as good as it got. Gave up a homer, a moonshot to Hunter Renfroe, a walk, a bullet line drive that was snared by Rizzo, and a single, and he just couldn't finish the inning. It was apparent the Yankees had to go to the bullpen, and with the tying run up, the Yankees did. Aaron Boone went to Lucas Luque, who in his own right had not been solid, to get that final out, and it was not easy for the Yankees, as it hasn't been all year. A grounder, through the left side. It gets by Odor, but Velazquez, who was the star of this game on the offensive side of things, he comes down with it. He's on his knees. He fires a strike to first out of nowhere. Great scoop by Rizzo. The call on the field is out. It's bang, bang. The Red Sox challenge it, and it was about a 2.5-minute wait from the umpires. They really took their time, but for the Yankees, it was worth it. They confirmed the call on the field. The Yankees got the sweep. They got past the Red Sox in the standings and put them at a season high, 17 games over 500, an electric way to end. The crowd was all into it. Velazquez was pumped up. He got the championship belt. He wore it proudly in the post-game report. But back to Heaney really quick, because his performance against this offense made it even more special, right? This is a really good Red Sox team. We just seen him give up 7 runs. It was a home run derby versus the White Sox. And so to bounce back like this was very crucial to the Yankees. He talked after the game about what made him so effective tonight.
I think just moving the ball in and out on fastballs, trying to not get not get kind of handcuffed going to one single spot, and then got some got some very timely ground balls, and avoided some trouble. Had a couple leadoff walks to innings, which a lot of times those are the ones that are going to kill you. So just avoided trouble.
And things are as good as they've been all season for the Yankees right now. They officially, as of right now of this recording, have a one-game lead for that first wild card in the American League, with the Oakland A's losing 4 straight, the Chicago White Sox helping out the Yankees. And if you told anyone a month and a half ago this is where we'd be at with the Yankees in control of a wild card and now suddenly making a push to the division, they'd call you crazy. And that's why I think you really have to commend the Yankees for coming. They've suffered all those heartbreaking, crushing losses. They bounced back. Brian Cashman saw an opportunity to add when this team was still out of it. 5 games over 500 at that point. They're now up to 17. They're in the driver's seat. But the job is not finished. It's honestly just getting started. Right now you have these expectations. You're finally living up to them. You have to continue to do so, or these moments will be washes and we'll forget about it. And it starts tomorrow with Jameson Taillon. He has the ball versus the Minnesota Twins. And at minimum, the Yankees have to take 3 of 4 in this 4-game series. The Twins are in complete rebuild mode. The Yankees have historically owned them. So the Yankees need to keep taking care of business. And it does start tomorrow. Will be a fascinating series to watch. I'm Ryan Gregware, reporting live from Yankee Stadium for WFUV Sports.